All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights from 9 to 10 o'clock, playing your regional artists doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. And hanging out with the producer of the show, D.C. Taylor, as I always am on Sunday. D.C., good to see you, my friend.
You too, Alan.
And it's we're short a microphone here right now, so if DC sounds a little echoey there, we will explain why. That is because it is our tradition that the Sunday night before we do Music on the Menu live at Breakers, we always try to bring in the band that will be performing, and the Billy Spanton Band will be performing on Tuesday night at Breakers. And so we have Billy Spanton here with us tonight. Billy, great to see you, man.
Alan, thanks
for coming down. And Michelle from the band, who will be singing on stage as well. Michelle, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome to 105 The River. Welcome to Music on the Menu. We're really excited about having you guys with us on Tuesday night. We've been playing some of your songs from your first record, Long, Long Road, now for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And then we got the new record, Matter of Pride, earlier this year, and we immediately added a couple of songs to the show as soon as we got it. And so we thought, why not bring these guys down and see if they'd like to do a live radio broadcast? And so we are really looking forward to it.
We're thrilled to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about you and your music first. Billy and Michelle will be on during the entire program, so we've got plenty of time to chat. But let's get to talking about you as an artist. You grew up in Jersey.
Right.
You've been in Pennsylvania now for about 10 years. You live down near Lake Wallenpaupack.
That's right.
So, you're a Northeast PA guy now.
I am.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your musical background. When did you start playing, some of your first bands? What brought you to the formation of the Billy Spanton Band?
Wow. Long journey. Started playing guitar when I was maybe about 13 years old, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First band I had was Short Circuit. It was an 80s, early 90s rock band, somewhere along the lines of a Van Halen,
cool.
Tesla type of band.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Original music. We had a lot of, we toured the Virgin Islands at that time, wrote a lot of our own music, opened for 38 Special, a bunch of other national acts. That disbanded, as bands often do,
Sure.
Took like a little 2-year hiatus, got back into a band called Made in the Shade, which was a classic rock band. That band we did like Stones and Skinner and Zeppelin and that kind of stuff. That band spawned 2 tribute bands. One, Tattoo You, which is a Rolling Stones tribute, obviously, and Straight Shooter, which is a Bad Company tribute.
Nice.
That went on for a while. That Straight Shooter tribute band sort of linked me up with Simon Kirk from Bad Company.
From Bad Company.
Right. So then he and I developed a nice friendship.
How did that happen? Did he hear about the tribute band and have an interest? Because I know sometimes the band that is being tributed takes a little bit of an interest in the tribute bands and kind of gives them a thumbs up. Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah. Well, he was doing shows in England, in the UK in general with, you remember the band Free, of course, right?
Sure.
He was doing free shows with a free tribute band. And then a mutual friend of him and myself, a woman by the name of Lucy Pillar, really nice woman, she put us together. And he had called me, and it was, left me a message on my machine. I was like, wow, Bill, this is Simon, man. How are you? And I was like, wow, that was so cool. So we got together, and I guess you could say he auditioned us, really. And we got to a studio. We did a couple of numbers, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, All Right Now, classic songs. He loved it. He said, let's do some shows. So we started doing tribute shows, and then he would do an acoustic set of his own music mixed with some Free and Bad Company. And at the very end, after we performed, he would come up and join us for a couple of like Shooting Star, Can't Get Enough, and stuff like that.
Wow.
It was like surreal. I mean, it was really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So.
And take us to the Billy Spanton Band.
Okay, so then after that, I started writing my own music again. And then having a relationship with Simon at this point, we were becoming friends. I'd sent him maybe 2 or 3 songs I recorded, wanted to get his opinion. I knew he would tell me straight up if he liked it or not. And he really liked it. And he encouraged me to start doing like a solo album. So I said, okay. So I started writing and recording. And actually that first record you have there, Long, Long Road, I played almost everything on that.
Yeah, that's not the Billy Spanton Band.
That was just me, right, before I formed the band. And the reason for that was I had moved up here, so I was kind of like detached from a lot of the musicians in New Jersey, and it was difficult to, get them up here all the time. So I just dived into that project and But Simon does play on 3 tracks on that album, actually.
That's amazing.
Which is very cool.
That's amazing. From Bad Company.
So then, on supporting that record, I did assemble a band, and we wound up being invited on the 40th anniversary tour for Bad Company, which was insane. Hard to describe. It was great.
And you kept those guys together for the record?
No, actually, we had some. Actually, one of the guys, yes, and then we had some lineup changes because people have other musical commitments and whatnot. So, would you like me to tell you who's in the band at this present time?
Let's get to that a little bit later. Let's play a song, and we'll come back to that.
Very cool.
I know people are itchy to hear some music. This is, I think, my favorite track from the new record. We've been playing it on the show now for about a month. This one's called "Faith." Hands on Me, Billy Spanton Band.
forgot about his savior, turning on his friends, and he's bitter to the end. Bitter to the end. Jesus Christ himself calmed down and put his hands on me. He said, don't you worry, son, if you need me, you can always count on me. And I'll be here till the end, just might be your only friend. And I'll walk with you tonight in the everlasting light. Jesus Christ himself calmed down and put his hands on me. Oh yeah.
Low fruit is hanging on the vine, but it's so hard to make that perfect find. The shiny apple in your mind. You're the world has other plans for you. Your smoke and soared up to the trees, like ghosts of all that it should be. Missed golden opportunities, like a dream of perfect melody. Yeah, the world has other plans for you. Yeah, the world had other plans for you. So you try and make do. You try and make do. Memories I can't replace. It always seems to be your face.
Fink here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called The World Has Other Plans. Of course, Aaron, former lead guitarist for Breaking Benjamin, recently released his third solo record. Before that, the Billy Spanton Band with a new track, Faith, Hands on Me. We're hanging out with Billy here for the whole hour. He'll be with us with his band on Tuesday as part of Music on the Menu Live at Breakers. And he was telling us a little bit before we start spinning some tunes about how the band came to be and some of the people that are playing with you, including Michelle, who's here with us now, who has been with you for about a year now, and did this big CD release party that you recently held last weekend. Michelle, what do you enjoy about singing with this band and this music? What's your favorite part of working with the Billy Spanton Band?
I would say just given the opportunity to do it, but it's a very close family. They're very supportive of one another. Everybody's very enthused and just pumped. And
what do you like about the music?
I love the fact that Billy writes his own everything, and his words are very inspiring if you really listen to it. And with any song you hear as an individual, you take that song and interpret it the way, how you're feeling at that moment. But if you really listen to them, they're all very inspiring.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we felt that way too here on the show. That's why we started adding, quite a few tunes right away from the new record. Billy, who else will be performing with you on Tuesday at Breakers in addition to Michelle?
I have Kevin Ahern on drums, my longtime friend and drummer. He played with me in that first band I mentioned. We go back years. He's a great, great drummer, great guy. Chris Farrelly on bass. He's my bassist. Brian McGee is my other guitar player. And the lovely Michelle, as we already talked about. So, yeah.
All right.
That's going to be it.
Let's play another one from the Billy Spanton Band. This one's called I Want to Be Loved.
Sunshine, don't you go away. Shine on me just one more day. All the things and the people I've done wrong, let me sing just one last song. 'Cause I wanna be loved. Oh, I wanna be loved. Won't you take me for who I am? We can harmonize just like we planned. I wanna be the one to hold you tight, but I won't rest my weary head tonight. I wanna be loved. When you're a million miles away from me, I wanna hold you close and never let you go. I wanna feel your ever-loving arms around me, forever by my side, and you should know. I
Oh, mercy, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, mercy, what have I done? How am I gonna pay for what I've done? Staring into their midday sun to try and forget the wrong I've done, but it scars my skin and it burns my soul as I fight to keep my self-control, and it keeps me running. So I run down to the ocean, but the water won't conceal me, and I try to hide myself in the sand. The sunlight somehow always reveals me. Can you hear me crying? Can you hear me crying? You think I'm lying or doing this just for fun? Oh, mercy, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, mercy, what have I done? How am I gonna pay for what I've done? Somewhere beneath the moon, in all of its crescent splendor, I lay alone with my head on the phone. In the silence, I wish I could send her. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? The sins of the Father, the sins of the Son. Oh, mercy, what have I done? What have I done?
78 West here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Oh Mercy. 78 West were a great rock band from down in Reading, PA, that I used to go see quite a bit back in the 90s. And I like to spin them on the show once in a while. And I thought their vibe kind of fit Billy's vibe a little bit. So as I sprinkled in a couple other tunes tonight throughout the show, that's why I popped that one on. Before that, Billy Spanton Band, brand new one, a song called I Want to Be Loved. We're hanging out here with Billy and Michelle from the Billy Spanton Band. They'll be with us Tuesday night as Breakers as part of Music on the Menu Live. And we were talking to Billy about his band and how he got together and his history as a musician. Now, you mentioned some of the tributes he played in with Stones and Bad Company, and I assume that maybe they were your musical influences, some of your favorites growing up?
Oh, yeah. Rolling Stones have always been my favorite band since I was a wee one.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Bad Company, anything Paul Rodgers sings, he's, in my opinion, the greatest rock singer.
I've heard other people say that opinion.
Yeah,
I've actually heard other musicians at the high level. I believe I read an interview with Paul Stanley once from Kiss, who I think is a phenomenal singer.
So do I.
Who basically says that Paul Rodgers is God. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, even he still sounds like a champ. I mean, even now.
Yeah, he is terrific. So Stones, Bad Company, who else?
Guitar
players?
I love Zeppelin. My favorite guitar player is Angus Young.
I
love AC/DC.
Yeah,
always.
The crunch.
Especially the, I like taking nothing away from Brian Johnson. I think he's great. But the Bon Scott era, AC/DC,
sure.
He just does it for me.
Sure. Good stuff. Let's play another one from Billy Spanton Band. This one's called Matter of Pride.
Try to leave me at the station. Try to feed me all your line. Never seen it coming. I could not believe my eyes. You're a cold-hearted woman, a devil in disguise. Put the bottle down this morning. Put the pistol down at night. That cheating woman sure don't treat me right. There's a south wind blowing, and soon I'll be out of sight. Oh yeah, 'cause the train I ride, it leaves tonight. It's trucking on. Start a new line. Ooh, it's a matter of pride, just a matter of pride. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Try to bluff me at the table. Gonna deal me your best hand. Odds were against me when I took that losing hand. Got the money in my pocket, line drawn in the sand. Got the same old blues this morning. Got the same old boots today. That train, it's a coming. Tomorrow I'll be on my way. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause the train I ride, it leaves tonight. The trucking on down the line. Leave it all behind. We start a new line. Ooh, it's a matter of pride. It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of pride. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on.
So down, well, I've been so blue. I spent the last week just thinking about you. Well, honey, when will you call? I can't say when, but I just can't wait to see you again. Oh, honey, there will come a day, oh, when I knew, that new morning sky shine through my window, oh, and into your eyes. Well, I've been up all night, 'cause I don't sleep no more. I could shut out the lights, but what good is it for when I'm asleep in my dreams, awake in my bed? The minutes they pass like hours instead. Oh, honey, there will come a day, oh, when that new morning sky will shine through my window, oh, and then to your eyes. So nervous when you look up at me. Oh, I'm speechless at best. But one day I'm gonna watch you fall asleep, girl, just like the sun sets in the west. So long since I looked in your eyes, and I still cannot breathe between hello and goodbye. Well, the tide keeps on turning like the stars in the sky, and I still cannot help but to ask myself why. Oh, honey, there will come a day when that new morning sky shine through my window, oh, and then to your eyes. Shine through my window, oh, and then to your eyes.
Miz here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called New Morning Sky. And before that, the Billy Spanton Band with a song called Matter of Pride. We're hanging out with Billy here tonight and Michelle from the Billy Spanton Band talking about their show, Tuesday Night Breakers. And we're talking to them a lot more after another couple songs. But let's keep the music rolling here with another one from Billy. This one's called Take My Rock and Roll.
I met this woman, Lord, she put a spell on me. She brought me to the fire, man, I couldn't breathe. She had this body, Lord, could bring a man to his knees. Wow, I look like an angel, but that devil sure could please. And you can call me crazy, call me a fool, say I'm lazy and I don't follow rules. And you can take my body, steal my soul, take all my money, don't you take my rock and roll. I was dreaming of a girl whose hips were shake. I was drowning on the deep end of the lake. I've been running ever since I began to crawl. I've been rambling ever since I kicked the stall. And you can call me crazy, call me a fool, say I'm lazy and I break all the rules. And you can take my body, steal my soul, take all my money, don't you take my rock and roll. Take my rock and roll. Call me crazy, call me a fool, say I'm lazy and I don't follow rules. And you can take my body, steal my soul, take all my money, don't you take my rock and roll. Oh, don't you take my rock and roll. With nothing, a crystal, a picture, a dead pot of sage, a dusty white curtain, the nose prints of a dog, a shot glass collection from his drunk driving days. Luther's bedroom, inside as an oven affair, that's a stale as old forgotten bread. In a cage on the dresser, there's a parrot that talks, put a name over and over is all it says. Turn your back to the sun, on the shadows, look beneath the stars, you see on the night, like a homesick sailor, Luther standing in the window, watching the world floating by him tonight. Luther's hands once held a chain with the keys to a home in a blue Chevrolet. Now lives with his mother, steals all liquor, chain smokes and stares at the ceiling for days. Turn your back to the sun,
people. They said bow down, but his eyes are open wide. I'm a one-man revival with an electronic Bible, listening to the parade going by. And the bass drum is pounding, the trumpets are playing. He's reading a verse of St. John. Sugar line seeps through the blind. Luther pulls down the shade until he makes up his mind. We'll turn your back to the sun. You see only shadows. Look beneath the stars. You see only night. Like a homesick sailor, Luther standing in the window, watching the world floating by him tonight. It's floating by him tonight. It's floating by him tonight. It's floating by him tonight.
Badley's here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Luther's Windows. And before that, the Billy Spanton Band, Take My Rock and Roll. We're hanging out with Billy and Michelle from the Billy Spanton Band. Both you guys, I asked Billy while we were playing tunes, he said if he's done a live radio broadcast before, he can't remember, so it's probably been a while. Do you approach it any differently? Michelle, you just found out when you got here to the studio tonight that the show next Tuesday was live.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a secret.
You know, I mean, do you prepare any differently for a live broadcast? I think most people will say no. You're just going to try to play good, right?
Yeah, I mean, just go up there and do your thing and
Sure.
just go through the set. And, you know, I guess in the back of your mind, you're thinking there's people tuning in, you know, so maybe you approach it a little. But just go up there and do our thing.
Do your thing. Michelle, what about you?
Just rock and roll.
All right. You're not nervous, are you?
No,
All right.
no.
Because I heard, I mean, we've you know, I heard your CD release party last week was phenomenal. I'm sure that you guys are really gonna bring it.
Yeah, we're pumped.
Well, we look forward to having. Hey, let's dip back a little bit. We've been on the new record during the whole show, but we've been playing stuff from Billy here on the program for a couple of years. So I'm going to play you two from that first record, Long Long Road. We'll play you one called In a Song, and then we'll follow that up with the title track. Check it out.
Pretty girl, she gets dressed, and she's thinking to herself, how am I supposed to live in her? It was only yesterday used to make her feel that way. Now love has come and gone away. In a song, you can tell someone you're leaving. In a song, you can tell someone goodbye. In a song, she can let him down real easy. In a song. Young boy working for the man, kicking back to Uncle Sam, fed up with that 9-to-5 routine. Wants to tell the boss where to go, and all the things he thinks he knows. Too young to understand the world. In a song, he can dream about tomorrow. In a song, he can kiss the world goodbye. In a song, he can find himself some comfort. stars and all that stuff. Oh Lord, how they make each other smile. Every time they're apart, they're wishing with their heart they could be together every day. In a song, you can tell someone you love them. In a song, you can make somebody smile. In a song, you can tell someone you're feeling. Oh, in a song. Preacher man wrote down some words, and he looked around the church, and he thought how he would like to pray. In a song, we can try to live together. In a song, we can find another way. In a song, maybe we can find the answers. Oh, in a song. Well, my father was a gambling man, and he taught me to take life on the chin. And my mama, she took me by the hand, said, "Boy, always do the best you can." So I left home when I was 17, trying to make it in the world. Thought I fell in love, but I couldn't be more wrong. Now my heart broke and shattered my whole world. Will we really ever know who we're supposed to be? Yeah. Ain't no turning back down this long, long road. Now I'm older, and I like to think I'm wiser, but I still got a lot to learn. Got 2 kids of my own in a place that I call home, and man, I ain't got time to burn. Will we really ever know just who we're supposed to be? Yeah. Ain't no looking back down this long, long road. you can. Will we really ever know? Well, who we're supposed to be, yeah. There ain't no turning back down in the line.
Billy Spanton here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Long, Long Road. And before that, Billy Spanton with a song called In a Song. Billy, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. It was really a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a blast and my pleasure.
Thanks and Michelle,
Thanks
pleasure
for
to
having
meet
us.
you. Thank you for coming up. We look forward to having you on Sunday.
Thank you for having us.
We're on Sunday now, but on Tuesday night, live at Breakers. Billy, where can people find you on the internet? On where can they find your music?
First of all, on iTunes and Amazon, CD Baby as well under the Billy Spanton Band. Also, my website, billyspanton.com. And we have a Facebook page, Billy Spanton Band at Facebook.
There you go. So check it out, billyspantonband.com. That'll take you to all the links where you can buy the music.
Yes.
And, of course, on Facebook as well. And remember, Tuesday night here, Breakers, Music on the Menu Live, 7 o'clock, no cover, live radio broadcast. It's going to be a blast. We hope to see you all here on Tuesday night. We'll leave you with another one from Billy. This one's from the new record. This one's called Long Time Coming. Thanks again, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll catch you next week, and we'll see you Tuesday at Breakers.
Rock on.
Been a long time coming, but I think I hear a sound. They started running when I heard the word got around.